Hey fellow Factorians, Onerous here with another episode of My First Megabase. So, wow, last episode, so much has changed. Last episode we put this KOS mall in. Now, unfortunately I put it in, I didn't extend this bus down so it was over here, so I had to pull the whole thing out off camera and reinstall it. And also, if you recall, on the episode we had to get some iron gear wheels in, so I've added this little section here into the front of the mall to push through the iron gear wheels, and there's also some on this side as well. So that was done, and other than that we're pretty much just starting to really feel the crunch on materials. As you can see, our red circuits are pretty much non-existent. We've got very little production there, and our 2 belts of iron plate are already starting to feel the crunch towards the end. Copper's going alright, and steel is also struggling. So, having said that, we are building lots and lots of stuff. And as you can see here, we have almost 1,000 belts. We've got, I think we even had some roboports, which was nice. Look at that, we've got 9 roboports. So, we can start really expanding our base, and to do that we are definitely going to need to increase our defenses, which I think is going to be by laser turrets. But of course, before we get to laser turrets, we desperately need to sort out our power. As we can see, our power is already struggling. So what I'm going to do short term, we'll throw in a second row of steam engines. And what do we need for that? We need a whole heap more iron, of course, always with the iron plate. And long term we are going to convert over to solar. Let's create all of those. What more do we need? We need more stone. We didn't see that coming. Alright, let's get more of those. So that was, I think, 13. And 24 is almost right. Honestly, that'll do. So, also, I think it probably behooves us to get some roboport coverage around here. Yeah, that's not looking good. Alright, the biter attacks are just getting outrageous. But we have to work with what we've got. So, I am going to start using some logistics requests. Give me 10 of those if you've got them. That'd be nice. Alright, we might as well set up some of these as well. Let's stick with 500 of them. I'm going to go with 100 of them, and we really want 50 of these. We've actually got way too many on us. Alright, let's keep going with these logistics requests. Let's have 50 of those, and we'll have 50 of those. We've got a few logistics bots in the network, and that's the main thing. We've also got some storage, so let's, before we start doing anything, let's clean out our inventory. Alright, we have some yellow belts that we don't want, so let's put them there. We've got some yellow undergrounds that we don't need. We've got some yellow splitters that we don't need. Alright, we've got, what do we have, too many of these guys? Yep, way too many of them. And now let's look at our inserters. We've got, we can get rid of those, and that'll help our inserter action here. Very few blue inserters, and that's probably, excuse me, that is probably due to this just lack of iron gear wheels. But we do have some stack inserters, which is lovely. I'm going to grab a few of those. Okay, for some reason we have small electric poles. I'm just going to trash them. Yep, there we go, all trashed. Okay, we've got too many big electric poles. Let's pop them back into here. Now, one thing to note is we do have the logistics trash slots now. But you've got to remember, when you trash them, they just go into these storage boxes. And in the storage boxes, they don't actually get used except for construction. So if you trash things like steel plate is not used in construction. It's only used for building components. So if you put raw materials in there, until you get requester chests, they will stay in there forever. So we don't want that to be going on. All right, now focus. We are going to throw in a second row of these guys. Now let's see if we can do this without modifying our requirements here. All right. So we're going to need that kind of action, and we actually need one of these as well. That is sad. We can pop it there. No, I don't like that. What I'm going to do is pop one here. We will interrupt this arrangement. Actually, let's just save a bit of pipe. Alright, so we will go up here like so. There we go. So that pipe now goes into that one. And then this one can go over to that one. Oh, and look at this. We've got the... Man, things are getting dicey. Alright. So there is our water. And we need some of... Hey, where did that guy come from? That is not a direction I want biters coming from. Alright, but we need a few of these. Alright, we need some more of those. Until then, let's just quickly pop down some of these. Alright. I don't know why, again, I am doing this manually, because we should be getting robots to do this, shouldn't we? Yes, we should. Alright. Roboport's on, and we've lost that turret over there. Alright. As always, let's quickly think about our defenses. Man, this just seems like a never-ending battle at the moment. And that's just because we never set up a proper perimeter, which now I'm not disappointed with. I don't think we particularly need it at this stage. I am kind of stuck. How do I get through here without killing all my things? There we go. Alright. So we can pretty much roll this whole section now, and you just pick up some ammo. Oh boy. There we go. Alright. Now let's go and fix up our defenses over yonder. Where was that turret that was getting attacked? It was over here, wasn't it? Oh man, that was not an area I could drive through. Look at all those bloody stones everywhere. Alright. So let's run down to... No, it wasn't that one. Although that definitely needs some repairs. Let's get to that, see how the ammo's going. Ammo's alright. We can then whip up to the other section. It must have been up here that lone sort of turret was working. Oh man, these trees. I am stuck in the forest, and I am just going to get out because there's no point running around. Alright, so let's pop down a few more of these, and let's ammo them up. And where's our... Here we go. Alright. Go bots, go. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. There we go. So that is one more area that is covered. Let's fix that up while we're here. That just needs some repairs. And ammo is looking good for that. Alright, and that's just the spitters, or the not just the spitters, the biters in general. They're just getting stronger, and obviously we have not increased our power significantly since we got the AP ammo. So they're getting stronger and we're not, and naturally that just means they're doing more damage to all our things. Alright. Now, let's go back and we can grab some iron plate and build some burner inserters so that we can put in what we need. So we have 3, I think we need another 10 burner inserters. Where are they? There we go. Alright. And I am not going to be a chump this time. I am going to copy and paste. Okay, so let's grab this. No, that doesn't have the right poles we want. This one up here that does have the poles we want. Yes, okay, so this whole section here. Perfect. Spin it around. Some research. Alright, I think we really need to up our damage. So I'm going to just do that for now. I don't know how many of these we can actually pop in. Let's see how we go, alright. How many do we have left? We still have 2. And I think we need 2 more of the steam engines. 1 there, and when the next one gets done, it will be ready. Alright, so how's that sorting our power? Of course we have to actually hook this up to our power network. So at the moment it's actually islanded, meaning it is only hooked up to itself. Geez, I wish I could get through there. There we go, and then if we make that one a big one, it'll connect up. There we go, okay. So now we are at least applying our full amount. So we can see that is just getting attacked and attacked. We should probably pop a roboport there with some construction bots and repair kits. Would be a good way to keep that in the long term. But first things first, alright. We have been talking a lot about power, so what we're going to do is we are going to start creating solar panels and accumulators. And man, spiders everywhere. Alright, I think it's time we did actually start using this side of the bus. We don't need a whole lot of space for solar panels, so we'll squeeze them in here just behind our defences here, saves us having to move those. And honestly, we probably don't need much more smelting stacks, because by the time we actually want to expand, we'll be building some smelting arrays. Alright, now, actually I want to grab some lights. Can I get some lights from the network, please? Maybe if I was actually in a roboport coverage area, that would work. Somewhere out here, that would actually be very, very handy. Okay, let's grab some power across the bus here. Can we get to this one? Yes, we can. Nice. And there we go. Alright. So we are now in the roboport network. Wonderful. Let's make sure we stay there. Yep, so this whole area is covered. Alright. So what we want to do is we want to make some solar panels. How long do they take to craft? They take 10 seconds, so we'll make 10 of them. Excellent. Alright, and we did get some lights. That's nice. There we go. Alright. So these guys need, let's have a look, green circuits a lot, and then some steel and some copper. So we can do that. We'll bring in green circuits on the close lane, and then the other 2 can be up the top there. I am just going to make sure that we get a little bit of coverage everywhere here. Alright, there, and power that up if we can. We cannot with 1 pole, so 2 poles it is. Alright, this will just allow us to get coverage all along our bus, and the main reason I'm doing this is to actually get some repair packs access to these. So anywhere covered by the green is covered by repair packs. We can get double coverage if we go to that one, and right there. Wonderful, let's power that up. And yeah, see already we've got coverage over there, so the repair guys are out in force. But heading over here too would be wonderful. Let's see, there we go. Okay, so that'll give us access to repairing those turrets automatically, which is nice. Okay, so again, that is just more unnecessary deviations as we're trying to expand our base. But we definitely need this solar power, because we are not going to be able to support lasers on our steam power as it stands. Okay, so we want green circuits in there, and then this one needs to be copper and steel. If we do that, that's not going to work. Alright. Here we go. There, and there, and there. So that's our green circuits in. Thank you. And bugger. Alright, so let's put this up here, because what we need is actually these guys coming in. Alright, that will work. Good. Why is that? That actually won't work. Oh, it will. It will, only because we always had to do this anyway. There we go. Alright. So, let's hook that up like so. And what we need is you out to there. And then we need some inserters to put those green circuits in, and some long handles, and then some outs. And we'll take the outs back in. And now I will paste that all along here. Last one, but we don't need that. Okay, and honestly we don't need these either. We do need that one. Alright, so somehow it must have house robots coming in to do that stuff, so I'm just going to say no and do it myself. Yep, there's the house robots coming in. Alright, so this should get us some solar panels. Wonderful. And what we want to do with the solar panels is put them in a provider chest, like so. It would be nice to have some more provider chests. Can we get a stack of those, please? Alrighty, I am going to extend this out over here. Can we get a bot place in that, please? Not a house bot, one of my bots. Nope. Alright, looks like, sorry guys, we're just going to do this about there. Perfect. Alright. So let's power this up like so. And is this one powered? It's already powered. Alright. Yes, so that there is our solar panels. Now these stack in 100 I think, and we probably want 1,000 of them. Sounds ridiculous, I know, but they're actually quite... we're going to be building a huge stack of them, and it is robots. I say we, but it's robots that will be building a stack of them. Alright, I am going to fix that up off camera. I'll harden up our defenses off camera. We're still going here with our solar array because we need accumulators, which need batteries. Alright, so we need, if we want to be making 1 a second, we need 5. Oh man, that is looking dicey. We need 5 batteries a second, and to make 5 batteries a second, we need what is this? This makes 1 every 4 seconds. So we actually need now I've confused myself. Let's go back. Okay, I need 5 batteries every second to make an accumulator a second, which I think is now looks outrageously unlikely. How about we make a battery every 2 seconds? So if we had 8 of these, we can make a battery every 2 seconds, and that would feed into... we could do 5 of these. 5 of these would need 2.5 a second, sorry, so that's not quite right. We would need 4 of these. Alright. That we can do. Seems like a plan. Alright. That area is just getting totally swamped. They are all destroyed. Anyway, anywho, let's focus our attention to happier places. Do I have any... No, I don't. I need some chemical plants so we can make some batteries. Let's get some chemical plants. Oh man, there is someone attacking our power plant. That's something we need to immediately address. No, stop it. Alright, there we go. Unfortunately, I have to go all the way around because there is piping through there. But that's alright, our bots are already repairing. And that is now fixed. Okay, so we need to pop some defenses here, obviously. And that will alleviate any biters out here. And I'm just gonna, I don't think fencing this off is too important. We'll just do that. Should be fine. That'll provide a little bit of coverage also to our loading areas, which is pretty important to keep the materials flowing. So, back where we were, we need to request some chemical plants. I'll get a stack of those. Let's get 10 of those. And then we'll build 4 of these doing accumulators. So what do accumulators need other than batteries? I don't think it was much. Just batteries and iron plate. Alright, well luckily our iron plate is right here. So we'll bring that in here. Let's balance that out afterwards. There we go. Alright. So there is our iron plate. And we'll bring in the batteries from the top. And we will output these down the bottom. And of course we'll have lights in the appropriate spots. And these will make accumulators. We've lost our alt tag. There we go. Alright. Oh boy, attacks are getting worse and worse, but we'll fix that up. I'm just going to put some roboports out there, and those roboports will have construction robots to repair, and that'll stop them getting destroyed all the time. Alright, so now did we get these? We've got 10 of 10, so we do have them somewhere in our inventory. Here we go. So I said we wanted to build 8 of these in that same alignment, so let's pop that there. And okay, so you, my friend, are building batteries. You need sulfuric acid, copper, and iron. Alright, so we are going to do that for the copper and iron. You are going to have to do that, and then you can balance there. No, you can't balance there. You need to balance further down because we will need to bring the copper in here, like so. So you can balance there. You can go there and come in here, and there we go. There is our copper and iron plate. Now all we need to do is bring in the sulfuric acid, which is on the bus over yonder. Alright, so this is the line for the sulfuric acid, is there. Cut it in like so. Alright, let's find where these can go without destroying our... that is annoying, but not unsolvable. There we go, alright. It doesn't quite reach, so that is what we need. Okay, I need more pipe. Let's request some pipe. I would like 50 of those and 50 of those, please. Now, the batteries, we are going to have output this way, and that way we can feed them back down and around. Actually, no, I am going to stick with that way. That way we'll feed them down and around. So, okay, we need another power pole on this side, and of course, never forget lights. And that needs to go all the way to there, so we can copy this and make 8 of them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, so that is 2 batteries a second. And we can copy that. And We don't need that one, and we don't need those ones. Alright. So once things start kicking off, we'll actually have accumulators, and let's make 1,000 of those as well. That's going to take a while to build up. Just pop those in for them, and I forgot, of course, the inputs, but there we go. Alright. So we should be building some batteries. We are. Excellent. Batteries should come around here to our accumulators, which are definitely not facing the wrong way. There we go. And let's see how that goes. Supplying. I might have miscalculated here. It looks like our batteries can support more. Let's pop down another one and just see what happens, shall we? Alright. There we go. See if that's enough batteries. I don't think it is actually, as it looks like I did do the calculations correctly. These guys aren't getting any batteries, are they? Just a little bit of overflow. Yeah, they'll still do something at some point. Okay. Well, that's a long road to build up our solar panels. I think. Oh man, I think we desperately need to get our defenses sorted. So that is what I am going to do now, and I'll just go over and I'll fix up one of our little outposts. Let's get our bot over there to fix that up first. And what we're going to do is probably I'll just fix up this one. We'll put a roboport in there and some construction bots with some repair packs, and that is what I will then do off camera, and you can just assume I did the exact same thing with all the other little outposts. And that way, as our turrets get damaged, they get repaired, and rather than getting destroyed, they will maintain their existence, which is nice. I might grab some more of these while I'm here. Okay, we've got, what have we got on us? We need some more robots if I'm going to be doing this. Our robot supply is down here. Nestled in, oops, there's some pipes there. Nestled in here. So we should have a stack of robots because I made a big bunch of them. We could release a few more onto the network. And same with logistics bots, I might release a few of those onto the network as well. I don't need any on my person, so let's pop them all there. Alright, let's just put that one back, and that way we've got some nice even stacks. Okay. We've got roboports on us, yes we do, and do we have repair packs? I could do with some more repair packs. Now I'm sure they get built here in the mall somewhere, over here. What have we got? We have 200. Excellent. That is a good amount to have. So, one thing to note, when we do this, we're actually islanding off the robots, so they won't be connected to the main section, meaning they won't be able to get any supplies that aren't in the area around them. So that means if a turret is destroyed, even though we have turrets in the network, they won't actually get replaced. So that's one thing to keep in mind of. Now, where are my roboports? Let's pop them down here on the toolbar. There they are. Alright. So I'm going to try and find a spot where everyone's covered and even have power. That is pretty good. I like that. Alright. Now what we need to do is pop in some robots. So let's pop, that is way too many. Let's pop 25 robots in there and some repair packs. As you can see, he's already off and running, repairing up the damage that has been done. Likewise, we could actually extend this network out over this way. Yep, let's do that. All right, let's pop that there and find some power to hook that up to. There we go. All right, and then we can repair those guys, and likewise. all on the one network would be lovely, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Okay, let's bring this guy over to here and power him up. And actually that covers down there. Alright. So that is pretty good. Alright, I'm going to go down here and do the same down there because that looks like quite a little force there. And it obviously, we don't want that area being destroyed. So that's going to be it for this episode. We've got the solar panels started to be built, which means that we can start... Oh man, those attacks. It's getting strong. Okay. Distracted again. Alright, we've got our solar panels built this episode, or starting to be produced. And next episode we'll look at producing some... We'll look at producing our... Oh man, look at that. So distracted. Look, keep moving, keep moving. We'll look at starting to produce laser turrets. That's where I was going with that. Alright. So, with laser turrets and solar panels, we'll be able to defend ourselves much better. Until then, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. So, as always, love to hear your comments down below, and see you next time.